watching Fintech Wave.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Fintech Wave. This is Ken Carabello back with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about Amazon, Amazon.com. Unless you've been asleep for the last 26 years, you know what Amazon is and the fact that they are, if not the biggest player in the e-commerce space, certainly one of them. Everybody uses it. I've used it. I've only had good experiences with Amazon, ordering things from as far away. Some of the sellers on Amazon are based in China and places like that. And I've had items shipped from China and they arrive no problem, work just fine. So it's a great innovation in retail. And it has changed the whole landscape of how goods are sold. They started out selling books and then they went to selling pretty much everything. And in the last video, I talked about subscriber-based revenue stream type businesses and how revenue streams are the basis of wealth. And, you know, with Amazon Prime, they are not lost on that whole concept. But to take it further with Amazon, I want to talk about the fact that Amazon is ready for DeFi. They're ready for decentralized finance. They're not getting ready. They're not thinking about it. They are in the decentralized finance space and up and running. And a lot of people don't know that aside from Amazon being the biggest, if not one of the biggest e-commerce platforms, they're also one of the biggest players in the cloud computing space. You may not know there's a side of Amazon called AWS, which stands for Amazon Web Services. AWS is one of the biggest, if not the biggest player in the cloud computing sector. Just a little background about Amazon. Amazon is one of the largest trading platforms in the world. The service was founded in 1994 by Jeffrey Preston Bezos, who is more commonly known as Jeff Bezos. And then this article here talks a little bit more about whether or not Amazon will enter into the cryptocurrency space. That's been like the $24,000 question that's been floating around the crypto community since as far back as like 2013. I'm going to touch on that toward the end of the video. But to get into Amazon Web Services, aside from their retail platform, AWS is huge. And if you look at this chart, you can see that they have the largest market share in the space for a few quarters running now. So they're a force to be reckoned with on the cloud computing side as well as the retail side. Some of the companies that run on AWS, here's an overview. You may or may not have known that Netflix started out emailing DVDs. They got hooked in with AWS, started streaming everything, and the DVD thing went away. They were like, oh, we don't even need to do that. We can just serve the movies on demand, and Amazon provided that solution for them. So Amazon is no stranger to enterprise solutions for delivering customer satisfaction, customer service, customer value. All of these companies are just some of the companies that use Amazon Web Services. Airbnb, Samsung, Philips. It's a pretty incredible platform. And as I go on in this video, I'm going to touch on the fact that what Amazon is doing in DeFi is they're using their cloud services platform to provide a decentralized finance solution for big business, particularly financial businesses, banks, right? And the name of that platform is Amazon Managed Blockchain. Here's one article from FinExtra. This is from recently, and it's talking about embracing a new paradigm of cloud migration to future-proof payments technologies, a FinExtra research impact study in association with Global Payments and Amazon Web Services. I'll post a link to this in the description. I'm just going to read some excerpts from it. This paragraph here, the third one down. In an attempt to keep pace with competitors, banks must recognize that collaboration between payment players and cloud service providers will help drive frictionless, more secure digital experiences for consumers. This is of paramount importance in a world where resilient commerce through contactless interactions at scale is key. And contactless interactions, this is a big thing these days, especially in the COVID world and the pandemic world we live in. The whole remote aspect of how we live our lives has become key. And companies that are going to succeed are going to be the companies that are able to build that feature into how they provide service to consumers. So the business model of Amazon Cloud, the way it's designed, fits perfectly with what the world has evolved into pandemic-wise. So it's right on time. Here's a tweet from Emi Yoshikawa. She's from Ripple. I remember she was involved in putting the word out on the new PayString technology. And she retweeted something from the OCC that talks about decentralized finance and how it's basically going to automate banking. Banking is becoming automated. And as a matter of fact, this tweet links to a post by the OCC, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. This guy, Brian Hubbard, he's the deputy comptroller at the OCC. So he posted, this is the tweet that Emi Yoshikawa retweeted. His tweet says, "Get ready for self-driving banks." He's underlining the fact that banking is becoming automated. How? Well, through the machinations of decentralized finance, which rests on blockchain technology. And here is Amazon right there, ready to provide that service to the institutional community. And to round things out about the whole AWS thing, who does Ripple hire as lead engineer? None other than an ex-Amazon person. Okay, because they know that they need to remain compatible with AWS and Amazon managed blockchain at all times. So let's put the pieces in place. Let's connect the dots. DeFi is all the rage right now. It's what banks are being basically conditioned to realize that they need to be prepared to swing over their platform into. I talked about it in the last video about how Flare Networks basically provides that solution in a big way. Now Amazon is saying we can help you by providing a cloud-based solution. But I can see how the Amazon cloud solution is going to need to connect to Flare Networks anyway. So Amazon doesn't really threaten Flare Networks. What I'm seeing through the haze is Flare Networks being that central blockchain that allows these individual financial blockchains to all interconnect with one another. Yeah, one bank might have its own blockchain stuff going on, but when it needs to connect to another bank, that's where Flare Networks comes in. So we got institutions going DeFi, Amazon providing a solution, Flare Networks being the central hub to connect all these blockchains together. And who does Ripple hire as the head of engineering? One of the big boys from Amazon. So to me, that screams of the Ripple team saying, we want to make sure that our platform, Ripple, Flare Networks, XRP, remains AWS compatible, because Brad Garlinghouse is certainly not lost on the fact that AWS is not going away. Okay, connect these dots. DeFi is the big thing emerging in fintech. Amazon is saying, hey, you can do DeFi in the cloud. Let us help you with that. Okay, to connect one organization's network to another, we got Flare Networks in the middle. DeFi requires a stable coin. You could use a stable coin like DAI, the DAI stablecoin, or David Schwartz is saying, well, you could also mint your own stablecoin on the XRP ledger. I could see something like that being attractive to a financial institution that wants to kind of keep as much as possible in-house, right? A lot of dots to connect. What it says to me, it just paints a picture of Amazon remaining in the space, Ripple recognizing that, and Ripple making sure that their technology is ready to work seamlessly with Amazon's technology, from the XRP ledger side all the way over to the Flare Network side. Then the last icing on the cake is recently, very recently, we see, is Amazon preparing to launch its own crypto asset? XRP Architect analyzes odds that retail giant will enter the space. They're talking about, will Amazon mint a coin? The person that's talking about this is David Schwartz. It's nothing definite, but again, to connect the dots, not necessarily for the e-commerce side, creating a coin that customers can pay with, like, hey, we got Amazon coin. I don't really see that as the incentive for Amazon to even be thinking about minting a coin. What I do think is that they might mint their own coin for the Amazon managed blockchain. The fact that you need a stable coin as an integral part of running a blockchain, even in the cloud, and Amazon is ready to make it an effortless customer experience. And if minting their own coin to make it so that, imagine you're kind of like, you want to set up a blockchain, you're like, okay, now I got to make this thing work with some third-party stable coin. I mean, what's up with that? If Amazon is like, coin, no problem, we got that. Just click here. Click this button and fill out how many coins you want to mint. Imagine, and it's Amazon coin. What would even be more beautiful, I'm speculating here, is if Amazon mints that coin, where? On the XRPL ledger. Oh my goodness. Connect those dots. Amazon's here to stay, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in DeFi, just like they are in e-commerce. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please hit like and subscribe. Shout out to all the people who've been checking in on the channel. We broke 100 subscribers off the last video. I appreciate the support, and I'm going to keep the content coming on FinTech. This is Ken Carabello saying peace. Thanks for checking out this episode of Fintech Wave. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time, everybody. Take care.